Hey guys, Brooke the Builder here. I've got a fun one for you today. You can probably tell in the thumbnail, but if you didn't look at the thumbnail, can you guess what I'm building? It's not X-Men, by the way, but I'm excited to build it and show you what I think of it. And then also I need to figure out a way to display it. So stick around and enjoy the mediocreness. Okay, so we are going to be opening the Ornithopter, the icon set. We've got 1,369 pieces, set number 10327, 18 plus set right there. I can't wait to open this. Look at those minifigures on the box. Here is the back of the box. So we get the actual image of the Ornithopter in the movie, which is nice. So we get to see some of the minifigures and also the dimensions. And the Baron with that huge waist cape. So in this set, we get 10 bags. They're all plastic bags, other than we get an actual cardboard bag with the capes in there. Kind of cool. And then we also get the instruction manual. It's cool. We get a lot of insight on everything with the movie, the designers. You get the actual images of the Ornithopter. You get a breakdown of every minifigure, which I really like. You actually get to see which minifigures they are. Got Rebecca Ferguson right there. You know, we got Chani and Duncan as well. We got the Baron over there too. I really like that they made this in the actual instruction booklet. Some nicer images. Now that we've looked at that, I need to find a way to display this thing. So let's go to Prusa Prints. This file on printables, and I knew I had to print it. Here it is if you want to print it yourself on Prusa Prints. There is the number to find the file. And I'm printing right now. I hope it turns out. Okay, I finished the base, the first piece, and then I printed the rest of the pieces. Okay, so I finished 3D printing the stand for the Dune Royal Ornithopter. Got my base. It didn't print great on the surface, but I think if I paint that, it might look like sand, and that might be the way to go. I printed it green because that's all I had. I wish I had a different color, but let's see how this attaches, and let's build it. Okay, I love how that actually is designed. That is decent. And then I believe that these are meant to be glued in here. So let's grab some glue. With 3D printing, I use this stuff, instant adhesive. It's actually really good and it's really cheap. I just get mine on Amazon. And then, of course, we have our top piece with the actual studs on there. Might have to clamp that down. Just like that. I cannot wait to see if this works. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to glue that down. But we're going to see how this stand turns out. I really like it. Now that I have my stand, I need to get building this thing. So bag number 1 is done. We have Paul Atreides in that bag with his green little outfit there. And we do basically get the tail end of the Ornithopter with the main piece that makes it fly. Bag number 2, this is what you will get. Lots of Technic. We got some snot bricks. And then, of course, this piece is probably what's gonna do the actual wings. Get Lady Jessica, which is a great minifigure. Look at that gold. So nice. And back printing. Oh, Rebecca Ferguson is amazing in that role. You do get a hood and a hairpiece, but the hood is the way to go. She does have the one face print there, and then just the normal face print, but that is my favorite for sure. Okay, so I finished bag number 3. We're getting the foundation for the wings. You can kind of see the Technic there, how that's gonna work. And then with this bag, you get a minifigure, you get Duncan. Very nice. You get his little machete and then a normal knife that you actually have to grab from bag 1. And he's got some back printing. And he has a back face print right there as well. Very nice minifigure. One thing I noticed about Duncan, his minifigure does have a hole in the top of his headpiece. You can kind of see it right there. There is a hole there. I don't know why. Like, nothing actually is said to go in there. So, I don't know if that's like a misprint or if that's meant to be that way. I'm not sure. Let me know if your minifigure has that as well. So in bag 4, you get this cool little Technic piece here that just connects. I would have never thought to do that. I love that they did that. Okay, so I finished bag number 4. It's got some really fun techniques in it. Lots of Technic, I can tell you that, in this bag. But it was good. And you also get, I think you get a minifigure in every bag. So you get Oscar Isaac, who plays Paul Atreides' dad. I can't remember his name, but the Duke there. I love how his leg printing, everything looks, his torso, even the back there, looks amazing. And he does come with 2 face prints, and that is the second face print that we get on Oscar Isaac there. I really love this minifigure. It's probably my second favorite. You know, I love me some Rebecca Ferguson there. So he is number 4. Okay, so that's bag number 5. We've kind of connected our wings. This part has a lot of Technic and very cool techniques as well, like this bridge piece that kind of puts it all together. Very nice. The minifigure that you get, I cannot remember his name, but Paul calls him the old man. So, very nice minifigure, and I believe this piece right here, like the minifigure that's coming out in the Star Wars set, the Sith Infiltrator, Saul Guerrera, I think is going to have this piece, but in green. But I feel like it should have been this color. Like, I really like this piece on him. And of course, he has dual face print as well. The happier face print right there. He comes with a machete as well. Okay, so this is bag number 6. So we finally actually get to put a little bit of exterior stuff on there. Finish the tail of the Ornithopter. Add some nice flat bricks there. And we do get a minifigure. This is the first cloth piece that you get to put on. Very nice hair piece there. And of course she is Fremen, so we do have the blue eyes. I believe her name is Liette? I don't know how to say it, but she's at the beginning in part 1 of Dune. This is not Chani. This is like the person who helps like Paul get like into his suit and everything and show them how spice and everything, how that works and all the worms and stuff. So she does have the hooks to ride the worms, which is nice. And she does have another face print, which is very nice. So that is the second face print there. The full like suit that the Fremen do wear, everything to you know, handle the desert there. So I really, really like this minifigure. Out of all of them, of course, I love the gold. I do love a lot of the minifigures, but I think this is now favorite for now. So let's get on to bag number 7. Wanted to just, while I'm building this, see if the stand does work, and it does. I thought it would be a little bit too heavy in the back, but it's a little wobbly for now, but we still have to like build the front end. But it's working, and I think this is actually going to look pretty good. So I still might paint this just to be tan, but we're going to go with it for now. Yeah, now I'm going to go build bag 7. Okay, so I'm all done bag number 7. We're definitely getting out of the Technic, so I'm loving it. And we do get a minifigure in this bag. We get Chani, finally. We get Zendaya with her crysknife right there. And if you don't know what a crysknife is, it's just the knife of the worm. But yeah, she has 2 face prints as well. That one, and then of course the other one. She does come with the scarf. I do like her character. I think it's done really well, and I love all these minifigures. They're so good. So we will put her in the back. And now we are on to bag number 8, which does not have a minifigure, but let's get to it. So in bag 8, we get no minifigures, but you get a bit of the landing gear. Lots of Technic again, kind of connecting it all together on the bottom. That's about all that's in bag 8. It was a really small bag. So on to bag number 9. Bag 9, you get the Baron and this huge cloth piece. Look at that. Come on, Star Wars, take notes. Okay, so bag number 9 is done. Basically, we added some very, very Technic stuff on to the wings. And we got the Baron. I love the cloth piece. It's so nice. And it's what Star Wars needs to do. It's very, very nice. I feel like the Baron is very good. Like, normal, good minifigure. Really unique, for sure, with this stand and everything. Very cool. Okay, let's get to the last bag. All the finishing touches. Okay, this thing is huge. Once you put the wings on it, I just finished bag 10. And we've got some nice printed pieces right there. And then you have the actual, like, where you can put your minifigures. It's actually very accessible on both sides. They open up. How cool is that? I love these pieces. Like, it's so nice. And in the instruction manual, it shows you how to put it in landing mode. So then you could display it like this. All you have to do is basically turn that piece. I had no idea that's what that piece was for until now. And then it looks like we have to press that piece to make it fly. And then we do something to do something. We'll check that out. I wanted to give you a bit of a like comparison with maybe a Lego set that you might have, like the gunship. With that, you know, like it's definitely longer, but you know, kind of something similar to compare it to. And then when we open the wings, way bigger. And just to kind of like show you guys better, to put the landing gear back in, it's on this right here. And you just turn it like, I guess that would be counterclockwise. You just turn it like that, and then you got your landing gear, and then you turn it back in to put it in. And then I'm supposed to press this. Okay, and then of course, if you want to display it with the wings in, all you have to do is grab this piece right here. It's very resistant. And then it just goes in like that. And it looks like, just like that. And then you could put the wings in and then still do the landing gear. Oh, maybe you can't. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, counterclockwise for that. Then you have it in that position, which is actually very nice. I do like it displayed that way as well. But I need to put it on my stand over there. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, I got it on my stand. It actually balances very well, and it just connects underneath there. And this piece comes off, so you just connect it to the actual Ornithopter, and then you put it to the stand. And then I do think I'm going to paint this tan, just, you know, for the desert. Or, I mean, I can't really make it clear, so I think I got to do it in tan. But it does, like, that's like half of my table. Just how much this expands. I'm going to display it upstairs though, and I'm going to see how that looks. And I'm going to close the wings, see how that looks as well. But let's take this thing upstairs. Got my little stepping stool. I'm going to put it at the top. I think if I like put it near the corner, that might be the only place to put it. So that's where it's going to go. Okay, so I've got it up there. This thing is like so hard to display. Only because it's just a weird shape. Like, you can see, like, I have it literally, like I think it looks fine. I'm not, like, those of course are hitting the roof, the wall. I'm not a fan, but I do think I'm gonna print this in white now. After actually displaying it, just so it matches, I think I gotta print it in white. So yeah, it's basically, it's holding, but not saying it's a bad display stand. It's not my favorite, but I think it's okay from where it is. The lighting in here is terrible, so sorry, but it's a hard item to display. So I think that is my solution for now. So I just wanted to show you guys, if you were to display it just on a normal Billy bookshelf, this is what it is with the landing gear and with the wings like faced in. So you can kind of see it would take up a whole section, and that's all you would need for clearance. I don't hate that. It's just, of course, like to show up the Ornithopter, if you want to show it off, you kind of want the wings out. So let's say you didn't have the 3D printed stand and this is the only way you could fit it. At least you know it's going to fit in the Billy bookshelf. So it was really tough to decide how I was going to display this. I saw a ton of displays on Wicked Brick, which I do have stands from them. They're just so expensive, and in Canada, like the shipping cost is like $80 for a little bit of acrylic. I don't understand it, so it's kind of tough. I don't know how it is in the United States, but I didn't have the funds to buy the stand that I really wanted from Wicked Brick. They did a limited edition Dune Ornithopter one, and that's the one I wanted, and of course I missed out. They sold out like immediately. They made another one, which I do still kind of want to this day, but looking at how this looks, even on just my 3D printed stand, that literally costed me like maybe like $10 to print, like all in all, $10 to print. And of course, if you don't have a 3D printer, it's like, how do you get this stand yourself? You can always get somebody to make it for you on a lot of the websites like Prusa Prints. You can like hire someone to do it for you. But all in all, I would love to get that Wicked Brick stand. But in the meantime, I actually really like this over just having it sit on a shelf. So I'd love to know you guys' feedback, what you think, if the 3D printed one looks fine, or like save up that money, get that Wicked Brick one. But I want to wait for a sale, 100%. Like I think they have a spring sale going on right now, like to the 25th. So it would be a good time to buy it now, but I'm probably, by the time I'm doing this, I probably missed out. So I'm gonna have to wait for like a Black Friday sale or something, and then I might get that like wall thing, and then I'd make a video about that, of course. Let's say I wanted to buy the Wicked Brick stand. Like, I'd be putting it on my wall, probably next to the Rolling Stone art. I don't know if, I think I'd have to take 2 of them down to get this thing to fit, because the wings just expand so much. So I have to take that into account too, if I do buy that Wicked Brick stand. Hard to do with like one hand, but I would technically take that poster down and put it right here. And I think the stand that you get actually puts pieces to make the wings like actually be sturdy and like straight. So I have no idea what I like better. If I would want it on the wall, what I would want, I don't know. This one's a tough one to display. I gotta say that. So what did you guys think? Would you buy the Ornithopter set? I feel like it's gonna be the only Dune set that'll ever come out, and I do think it's worth it. The price point I think is great because you get all of those minifigures. They're very detailed, and the actual, like, the play functions, like, you can actually play with this. Like, it's not just for show. I feel like it's really worth the value, and I don't know if they'll ever make a Dune set again. Like, I guess we'll see. If they ever did, I would want a worm. Then I can put, like, the worm and the Ornithopter, you know? I feel like that would be fun. And it'd be nice to get, like, maybe a different version of Paul and, like, all of that, like a different version of Chani, like anything that way, I think would be kind of cool. But would you buy it? Have you bought it? What do you guys think of the set? And how are you going to display your Ornithopter if you do have it? Let me know. Like, I would give the set probably 10 out of 10, but I'm going to give it a 9 because I'm not a huge fan of Technic. Like, Technic just hurts my fingers. Pain! Like, I'm not a fan. But I like Technic sets always look the best. Like, I built the Porsche car, like the orange one. That was hell to build, but it looks amazing, you know? So I do love it in the end. If you can find someone to build the Technic parts, you finish it off, I feel like it's great. And I did really love like these pieces. I think they're a great addition, and I'm really glad how Lego made this. Does anybody know if this comes in any other set other than this? Because this is a sweet piece. And it's kind of fun pretending to be Wolverine, I gotta say. I like these. Somebody probably has, but somebody should make like a mock with these, you know, like a glove that does that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. It'll probably be something Star Wars related, so May the 4th is coming up. Definitely got to get me some Star Wars sets. So I will see you on the next one. Please subscribe, like the video. I appreciate it always. See you guys.